Hey guys, this is Raxus, and this is a demonstration of the clearing ability of this build. I'm going to run this shaped port map. I believe it rolled with monster damage, increased attack speed, and I have less area of effect, or something along those lines, and I think I might be vulnerable. Something like that anyway. I just wanted to demonstrate how the build clears. So for the most part, you slap things a couple times, one thing dies, and the entire pack will just explode. It's really easy. All you need to do is whirl into a pack, hold right click, you're good to go. Just like that. The gratuitous violence will take care of everything for you. All you need to do is kill pretty much one mob and the whole pack will die. This is because gratuitous violence deals 10% of a mob's maximum life as physical damage. This can be scaled by getting increased physical damage nodes, or just any way you can obtain increased physical damage, whether it's on a rustic sash or on an item like a rare shield or something that can roll increased physical damage. I think I have somewhere near 120% increased physical damage, so when mobs explode, it's for about 22% of their max life, which will usually chain through the entire pack and kill the whole pack. So once one thing dies, the whole pack dies. So we only really have to kill one thing, which is nice. And this will chain through every single mob that has a bleed on it. So as long as your bleed chance is sufficient and everything has a bleed on it, you can tag a mob, then dash through, tag more mobs, dash through, and you can actually do an entire chain of bleed explosions where it will wipe a pack that is much larger than the area of effect of your skill, which is very useful for clearing maps. In fact, you only have to usually tag a mob, and then you can just dash through and clear the pack right at the end, and that will chain through all the way to the pack at the front that you tagged first. But it's nice breezy clear, not even remotely under any threat of dying to any of these guys, barely take any damage. Though that's the case for most builds, admittedly. But this build especially. And while no, it's not clearing entire screens at once, it's also not a ranged build, it's a melee build. Most melee skills can't clear a whole screen with one shot. But they're extremely fun to play and very, very tanky, which was the whole point of this build. And with the 2 overwhelming odds duels, the more mobs that are around us, the larger our area of effect. So even though I've rolled 25% less area of effect on here, with 50 mobs nearby, you get 300% increased area of effect, which is there's kind of a hard cap for, well, soft cap I should say, for area of effect, because of the way it scales now, how it scales off the actual area rather than the radius. So your skill can only get so big, essentially. Here's the boss. This guy has a lot of health, so it actually does take a while. But you know, all you have to do is just stand here and hold right click. A lot of people skip bosses nowadays now that their life has been tripled, but this guy was always a pain beforehand, and now he's even more of a pain. Really shouldn't have shaped this map, but you know, well, we haven't got around to unshaping it, so we're doing it. Got to clear these magic mobs over here. So, all these little arrow things that he's doing right here are probably hitting us and probably doing damage, but because I'm blocking most of them, it's every time I block I get 250 life back thanks to the surrender. So he can't actually do any damage to us. It's Very, very nice. And that's it. He's dead. Map's done. Not sure how long that took, but probably wasn't too long. And that's a demonstration of how this build clears. If you liked it, you should probably give the build a go. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and check out the Guardian videos as well if you're interested in doing Guardians.